What is up, YouTube? Frost the Hobidon here, and today we're gonna do another Sonic IDW comic review. This is Sonic the Hedgehog IDW Comics issue 12. And at the end, last issue, Sonic and the Heroes defeated Metal Sonic in his dragon form. Of course, Metal Sonic lost because Knuckles took the Master Emerald out of his chest, and Mr. Tinker has been abducted by Dr. Sterling, the platypus dude with Rough and Tumble, and planning to turn turn Mr. Tinkerer back into the Mad Dr. Eggman himself again. So let's figure out what this comic is up to, shall we? As we leave off, we see Sonic and Tails having chained up Metal Sonic. Tails just replied that he just removed all the abilities that Metal Sonic has copied from them. So he's not sure it's necessary to do something like this. I'm not sure what they're up to, but it turns out Sonic said it'll be fine. It'll be fine, so everything will be all right. As soon as Tails activates Metal Sonic immediately sees Sonic and tries to attack him, of course. But Metal Sonic isn't no shape to fight, as Sonic says so himself. They're compassionate, but not stupid. That is true. They are compassionate guys. And this is what makes Sonic a very good person here. What makes him awesome. They're saying, it's over. It's over. You don't owe Eggman nothing. Saying that there's a chance you can live your own life and be your own person. Sonic is saying, he's not saying that you can join them as heroes, but do your own thing. And live your own lifestyle. Metal Sonic took this request for a moment and immediately refuses, as it reminds me of Sonic OVA when Metal Sonic swipes Sonic's hand out from the movies. And you can insert your Sonic OVA jokes for that moment right here in the comments, as Metal Sonic takes dash-offs out of nowhere. Dash-offs on his own. Tails wants to know if it's okay to go after him. Sonic responds, nah. They gave him a chance to live how he wants to be. If he goes back to Eggman, Sonic don't care. He's always ready to face him anyway. And Tails says at least we don't have to worry about Eggman anymore for a while. Well, yeah, Tails, you might want to. Speaking of Eggman, we see Eggman still with Dr. Sterling and Rough and Tumble, as he's still in this Mr. Tinker phase. Rough is not happy about the results. That I thought if they get Eggman back to his normal self as the evil Mad Doctor, the Eggman would build weapons for him. And it is implied that Dr. Sterling is the one who freed them from the prison. And of course, the reason why they want Eggman to make weapons for them is because they want revenge on Sonic and go overkill. Yeah, of course. Of course they do. Why am I not surprised? These guys will. How do I put these guys? They really have a grudge despite their one defeat, one beaten from Sonic, and they want to get revenge as well as go overkill, as well as killing as many innocent lives as a bonus, just out of spite. We all know Sonic kicked their butts because of, yeah. They just want weapons. As Dr. Sterling is telling them, now, just calm down. We'll get Eggman's memory back. He is working on that. Even the sight of Orbot and Cubot doesn't restore Eggman's memories. And Orbot responds, "Can we keep him this way?" And I like Orbot's response there, because he's tired of the abuse Eggman does to Orbot and Cubot. It's nice to have Eggman as a nice person for once. But that all changes when, yeah, our favorite Metal Sonic shows up. Dr. Tinkerer was about to restore him, was worried about him and being compassionate himself. That is just what he needs for the Mad Doctor to get his memories back. And we see Eggman and Metal Sonic's relationship. I like Eggman's response here with Metal Sonic as he's fixing his arms. I kind of like it. I'll be honest there. I kind of like Eggman's response with Metal Sonic's relationship here, going, "How dare that Sonic damages you? He doesn't recognize good art if it punched him in the face. You did punch him in the face, right? One Metal Sonic does a thumbs up and goes, "Attaboy!" Sorry, I had to do a little role play there, the Eggman voice. I am the great Dr. Eggman, or something like that. I'm not at my best when it comes to voice acting, only when I'm trying. I'm not even trying it there. It was just a little sample of it. I did do a little sample of my Eggman role in this channel. Go check it out if you want to. Other than that, Eggman is back, and he is angry. He's evil. He's back as Eggman again. And immediately, Dr. Sterling starts kissing up to Eggman, saying that he's the one who brought him here to bring him back to his glory. Eggman said, yeah, great, yeah, nice to meet you. Like, where's my original outfit and all that? He immediately works on Dr. Eggman immediately works on Metal Sonic into repairs, as he is fascinated and Dr. Sterling is fascinated by Eggman and sharing his dreams of world conquering conquests. And Eggman wants to know who are these guys are, as Rough and Tumble makes their cue and cringy moments of posing. Eggman this is probably Eggman's only closest experience of what the Ginyu Force are. So Eggman's response, do they really have to do those poses? Dr. Stern said, well, it's their thing, but they hate Sonic, so they're on your side. Eggman's response is, well, as long as they hate Sonic, I don't care. I use them to destroy Sonic or so and so. As he gets back to his regular outfit, Dr. Sterling explains that he has tracked them down and using a unique gemstone called the Warp Topaz. This Warp Topaz is just like the Chaos Emerald's chaotic abilities, except it gives him the ability to create gateways to other locations, but it needs a large supply of power. So it's kind of like one of our old Archie characters, Finitivis, when he used the warp rings to teleport anywhere and anyone he wants. Yeah, except Finitivis' ability, I gotta say, the Archie characters like Finitivis can be overpowered sometimes, but his abilities are similar, as he does create gateways to locations, but he needs a very large source of power to do so. Eggman's response is he'll take a pass on that, because his experience with the Phantom Ruby and other relics didn't work out well for him, sadly. And of course, Dr. Sterling said he knew he'll say something like that. He required 7 familiar gems, the 7 Chaos Emeralds. And Eggman is, of course, going to take a liking to that. This isn't good. First off, I want to know how in the world this guy got all 7 Chaos Emeralds. Well, of course, the Phantom Topaz, yes, but still, how he easily get all 7 Chaos Emeralds, and Eggman has all 7 of them in his possession now. Oh boy, this is not going to go well. So Sonic is going to have to find a way to get those emeralds back in the future comics. Because with Eggman having 7 Chaos Emeralds, it's not good for the heroes and for the planet at all. Meanwhile, speaking of Sonic and Knuckles are having a little chat on Angel Island, as Knuckles is back on the Master Emerald. As everyone is getting ready to leave, Knuckles is, he got his Master Emerald back. He's safely decided to stay back on his island, protecting the Master Emerald. Sonic is cool with that, and but Sonic wants to know, what about the Resistance? Since Knuckles was the leader of the Resistance, Knuckles responds, oh yeah, that was a thing. Well, officially have them disbanded. Since the world is saved, and we don't officially disband the Resistance. Knuckles like, okay, whatever you say, I'll tell the others. Knuckles responds, yeah, you do that, now get off my island, and deuces and all that. It's how casual they just, Knuckles is like, yeah, take care, get off my island, and all. That's kind of funny on Knuckles' perspective. As Sonic heads to the Egg Fleet, he meets up with Amy. Amy's response to let them know that everything is reported. Everything is reported, accounted for. So yeah, and Sonic has to tell him that Knuckles is disbanding the Resistance. The Resistance. Amy is not happy about that, of course. She's like, "Are you serious?" Sonic said, "Uh-huh." So why not? Hey, you know what? I had to take a... Why? Well, if Knuckles isn't going to be the commander of the Resistance anymore, why not Amy? Amy Rose can be the commander. She was the one who operates the plans and all that. That is until the Chaotix pays a visit, saying time for their payday. And yeah, knowing the Chaotix, they never, as their policy, they never turn down work that pays. A Sonic Heroes reference out there. And Amy was caught off guard by this, as Sonic leaves them at the mercy of the Chaotix. They say, "Yeah, you handle with their payment. I gotta go check with the others." Come on, Sonic. That's a jerk move right there. Come on. But that's Sonic. But that's Sonic being who he is. Anywho, it's just Sonic meeting up with the other Resistance, such as Tangle the Lemur, as Sonic being his cool self, checking out how things are going. Are they ready to go home? Tangle, on the other hand, she doesn't want to go home. She loves the adventure. What she just been through right now, she's ready for more adventures and ready to tag along with Whisper. Whisper's response, yeah, she's still quiet. So which Sonic understands. He said, yeah, give her some time. As he checks on the others, Sonic goes up to Blaze the Cat and Silver the Hedgehog. Sonic saying, "Are y'all ready to go home?" Blaze is, because she's ready to go back to the Soul Dimension, because she got to keep her Soul Emeralds back in her world. Since, yeah, it's her duty as a princess and a protector of the Soul Emeralds. So yeah, I can't stress this enough. She is a princess from the Soul Dimension, and Silver, and she's not from the future. Silver the Hedgehog's backstory is, yeah, Silver the Hedgehog's backstory from the future, except the events he first meets Sonic and Sonic rivals. Silver's response is that he decides to stay in the present timeline, since he's not sure what the future might become. And Sonic being who he is, he said, "I'm cool with that." So Sonic gets to stay in the present timeline for a while. Sonic doesn't mind that. He said, "There's more make things better for him," as he checks out the others. Silver staying here as Silver, so we get to see more of Silver the Hedgehog staying in the present timeline, since he's not sure what the future might become if he goes back. Cause hey, the future is random for him. But Blaze gets to go back to her dimension with Marine, seeing Marine and the other characters in the Soul Dimension. So I rambled on enough. As Sonic meets up with Rouge the Bat, Rouge the Bat is just chilling on one of the bleacher chairs that Eggman has in his storage. Eggman saying Sonic is not going to question it. As wondering where Shadow the Hedgehog is, Rouge's response, "Shadow does whatever he wants." While she's telling him that, she has her eyes on the Master Emerald, of course. A little nod there. Yeah, she's really, that Master Emerald catches her attention there. As well, and after everything's settled to accorded for, Sonic and Tails are ready to head on out. As Knuckles watches them fly away home. And it's like a nod to Sonic 3 and Knuckles as Sonic and Tails fly by and the Master Emerald safely secure. Tails is happy to get this flying machine flying at all, because it was damaged since he rammed the whole ship into Metal Sonic in Dragon form. And they're kind of happy that they can take on whatever adventure ahead of them. Well, meanwhile, back elsewhere is what they described. That the data Metal Sonic has captured, like the bio data, is corrupted, so they can't get that. And Eggman doesn't seem to mind, as in his own words, "Time for a change of pace." Yeah, a little shout out to Sonic Generations, time for a change of pace. That was a nice callback. This comic is full of oh wow. This is really good comic here. Eggman puts him in charge to distract puts Dr. Sterling to distract Sonic, you know what I mean? And Rough and Tumble's stupidity shows here as Eggman has to deal with these guys. Oh man, Eggman's face reads it all as he has to arrange the blueprints to them to see how it is for them. Is that you gotta be? I'm gonna have to be dealing with these guys. I might as well make them useful. Eggman's face is just hilarious. Meanwhile, as Eggman heads back, we see he speaks to Orbot and Cubot, saying that during his last failure, and though he lost the war, he's gonna make the whole world pay with his genius plan, with his new evil plan up in motions, and he has the 7 Chaos Emeralds. The world is gonna be screwed up for a little bit if Sonic is there to stop him in his new evil plan. Eggman's up to something big with this new invention of his. Well, that is the comic. So yeah, Eggman is back. Sonic and his friends are basically just wrapping things up after their battle against Metal Sonic. So that's pretty much it. Eggman has the 7 Chaos Emeralds. That's not good for our heroes unless Sonic finds a way to unless Sonic and Future Emeralds figures out what Eggman's plan is up to. If we're going by game logic, I'm sure everything's gonna be fine. We're just gonna see. The question is, how is Sonic gonna save the world again? Because Eggman is starting his evil plan right away. Just right away. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review because this is an interesting comic. It's setting up for a new adventure. The new adventure is beginning for Sonic and his friends. Tango the Lemur and Whisper, we might see more of them because they are new characters. Dr. Sterling is proving himself to be a threat. I mean, this guy can travel through other places making gateways. And I'm going to have to say, if he can travel to the special zones and get Chaos Emeralds that easily, that's a problem. I mean, yeah, it's a problem that our heroes are going to have to face. And Rough and Tumble are going to cause some trouble. As the next issue, it shows Sonic and Tails are going to face Rough and Tumble now. So yeah. We all know Sonic the Hedgehog and his friends are going to win this. The question is, how are they going to win? Because Eggman likes to provide a new challenge for the heroes to face and see if Eggman will succeed or not. Because he did conquer the world, but that's only because he had Infinite. Infinite with the Phantom Ruby, who was abusing that power. So yeah, so Infinite, we might not see Infinite. Maybe Infinite might make an appearance, but Infinite won't have the Phantom Ruby anymore because Infinite, the only reason why Infinite is that strong is because he had the Phantom Ruby. Without it, he's nothing. He's literally nothing. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. Like I said again, leave a like, comment down in the description below, and hit that notification bell for more reviews like these. And what were your thoughts on this comic? Did you enjoy it? Do you think our heroes will succeed? Of course they'll succeed. We just want to know how are they going to succeed. What were your thoughts on Dr. Sterling's Topaz, Warp Topaz, the gem on his hand, the Warp Topaz that allows him to travel through gateways? And yeah, what are you expecting for the future comic? Leave a comment down in the description below. Take care, have a great day, be safe, and most importantly, stay frosty, everybody.